This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Monday, November 24th, 2025. We are located at 873 Berkeley Street, Santa Monica, California, 90403. We are performing a video sewer line inspection through a mainline sewer cleanout located in the garage area here. It is on the right-hand side of the garage, inside the garage. This is our clean out here. It is a cast iron mainline sewer clean out. This is our front of our property here, and this is our garage area. And what we're going to do is we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the clean out, and we're just going to zero out here, and we're just going to drop down and take a good look. You can see we are in cast iron, and you can see there is some cast iron buildup scaling throughout, so we're just going to continue to push out. And we are running water on the first floor here of the home. We're just going to shake our camera lens a little bit, get it nice and clear, and you can see that water running through. We are running the shower there, so that is the furthest point on the first floor. So we're just verifying that water is coming through, so we're just going to utilize this water to keep our camera head clear and to help us push out. So we're just going to continue to push out and take a good look. You can see we are in original cast iron. This is going out towards the front of the property. We are in cast iron sewer line. You can see we do have scaling and we do have buildup on the cast iron. You can see it is original to the home. So we're just going to continue to push out and try to reach our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic and continue to push out. And you can see as we continue to push out to the front of our property, we are still in original cast iron here to the home. You can see the cast iron has definitely seen its life expectancy. You can see the scaling and build up throughout. So we're just going to continue to push out. Just going to make a little bit of a turn. Just going to continue to push out. And you can see as we drop down, this is our property line to lateral transition. So you can see here, as we transition into our lateral that is in the street, we are transitioning into green SDR from cast iron. So we're just going to continue to push out. And you can see we are in green SDR plastic. This is in our street here. We're just going to continue to push out, make a little bit of a turn. And we're just going to continue to push out and hopefully reach all the way towards our city sewer tie-in. You can see all in the green SDR. It's all in fair and maintainable condition. And then you can see here we do transition to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer pipe. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see a little bit of root intrusion in that joint there, but nothing too major. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see a little bit more roots there coming through that joint. And we're just going to continue to push out. You can see we do have a very large concrete overpour here, so we're just going to try to get up and over that. And you can see we got up and over that, so we're just going to continue to push out. You can see we do have a little bit more roots coming in from that joint. And we're just going to continue to push out. make a little bit of a turn. You can see we do transition right into our city sewer. You can see our city sewer does have a CIPP cured in place liner there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, and we're going to shut down all our water in the home, and we'll take a good look on our way back. Okay, we did go ahead and push all the way into our city sewer. You can see this is our city sewer beneath us. You can see it does have a CIPP cured in place liner in our city sewer. So we're just going to pull back, take a good look at our saddle here. You can see we do transition into vitreous clay. You can see we're just going to push in just a little bit, take a good look there, and we'll pull back slowly. And it's really hard to see here, but you can see in that joint there we may have a crack, so when we get back to the office we'll be able to blow it up and take a better look in the vitreous clay. So we're just going to pull back, and you can see that joint there is in fair and maintainable condition at this time, so we're just going to continue to pull back here. See a little bit of root figures coming in from that joint, but nothing too major, so we're just going to continue to pull back. We do have other inspectors inside the home here running some water, so we're just going to continue to pull back and take a good look. We are in our lateral. You can see some more root fingers coming in through there, but nothing too major. You can see we do have a little bit of concrete overpour in that joint as well, so we're just going to continue to pull back and take a good look. And this is in our lateral. This is in the middle of the street here. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And as we pull back towards our property, you can see we do have a little bit more roots coming in from that joint there. We would suggest to get these roots nice and hydrojetted out. You can see we do transition into green SDR. We are still in our lateral here, so we're just going to continue to pull back. This is in our street. They did replace a section of the vitreous clay out in the street with green SDR, so we're just going to continue to pull back here. And as we pull back, we are going to transition back into cast iron, and that is our property line to lateral transition. So once we get to that point, we will locate that area. So we're just going to continue to pull back in our green SDR. This is in our street, and we're just going to continue to pull back towards our property here. You can see as we pull back, we do transition into cast iron. So we're just going to continue to pull back. We are in a stack here. So once we pull back, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. And we did transition back onto our property, and this is our property line to lateral transition. So we're going to pause here and locate. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and we did mark it with a red X on the concrete. And this is just in front of the property on the right hand side, just in front of the gate motor there on the sidewalk. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back. We did transition back onto our property line to lateral transition. We are in cast iron. And this is our cast iron sewer, so we're just going to continue to pull back here and take a good look.
I'm doing my Avid. I totally forgot.
And you can see here, as we pull back on the property, the cast iron is original to the home. You can see buildup and scaling, and you can see that the cast iron is definitely original to the home. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And you can see as we pull back, the water is running beneath us. We did go ahead and run water in the home, and it did all flow through here. So it is functioning, but you can see the cast iron does have scaling and buildup. And it is a period of the original home that was built here on the property. So we're just going to continue to pull back.
Did you stay in California or leave? I was going to leave until I figured, okay, but own this outright. Yeah, I've got 4 more years and my house will be paid for.
Oh, nice.
The shit's in the equity that I could roll into something else and put a lot of money in the bank.
Yeah.
And we're just going to continue to pull back here.
Yeah. And the thing about it is you got most of the equity in that, so you can get a lot of your return on it. You kept that up pretty well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So then I've got a slab that they get to deal with that.
Now we're just going to continue to pull
That's
back.
the leak, that's the only issue.
And as we pull back, you can see we are still in cast iron.
I mean, that's not bad, that's one issue, but that's a
And
bad.
we're going to continue to pull back towards our
I mean, I traced
cast
it.
iron mainline sewer clean out here in the garage.
And it goes from the manifolds in the guest bathroom downstairs, it's a two-story, goes across the kitchen. And then the living room where pipes go through, it's a 30-foot ceiling. So
And
it's
as
not
we
like
pull
you just
back,
put it in the ceiling.
you can see we are still in cast iron.
Right.
So I put a valve in to shut it off in the bathroom. I've got hot water in the kitchen, but now I have to figure out what to do.
Oh,
Cold plumber friend of mine said, oh, why don't you just do a complete repipe? Yeah, I'm going to put 40, 50 grand in a
Right.
repipe.
Right.
Yeah.
No, fix that problem, and then call it.
And we're
Yeah, I
just
tell you, when I
continuing to
said,
pull
oh, that's
back
not that
here.
bad, then I realized, wait a minute, it's
Mhm.
a slab leak. No, that's tough.
Make a little bit of a
Water
turn.
flowing down the floor.
Oh,
Only
You
good
see we
thing
do have
is I
some
had
cast
tile,
iron built
so
up
it's
here.
like
This
loose
is a branch
floor.
line for the mainline sewer clean out. As we pull back, we're going to come up and out of our clean out here. That will conclude our video.
That's the next
Sewer line
project.
inspection.
no. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it always